What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
I'm an American living in the best city in Australia. Like, literally, look how gorgeous it is. And I told everybody to move here, but here are the downsides. Number one, it is so freaking far away. Like, it is literally so far. I just went home, and from Melbourne to LAX, it was 14 hours there and 16 hours the other way. And I'm so delusional that I thought it was for an amazing price at $1,000 return, US. Number two is the driving. I just got a car, the steering wheel's on the other side, and they drive on the other side of the road. I'm so scared to drive. Dating culture and its existence is just not there at all. Australians definitely don't love Americans, and I feel like I always kind of have to prove myself that I'm like one of the good ones.
Hey.
Alcohol can definitely be pretty expensive, and you can't even get into a club. Like, if they'll ask you, hey, have you had anything to drink tonight? And if you say yes, you're not getting in. I love a one-stop shop. I love a Target. I love when you don't have to go into 10 different stores to do 5 things. I'm also really learning how to be chill. As much as I am pretty laid back, I'm also pretty intense, and I want to get things done, and I like them done. Honestly, the biggest downside is really just that it's so far. Otherwise, it would, if we could just move it over, done. Have me.
Heard that.
I'm gonna tell you everything I fucking hate. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tell you all the crazy shit that goes on here that doesn't happen in the States. Starting off with numero uno. If I'm talking to somebody and they're referring to their dad, you would think they would say, my dad, right? Mm-mm. Dad took me to the store. Dad dropped me out. What do you mean, dad? It's your dad, babe. It's not my dad. It's your daddy. But for real. Also, everybody here is barefoot. You know how in the States we have those signs, it's like, no shoes, no shirt, no service? That's not a thing here. They'll serve you no matter what. Everybody here loves nicknames. Like, I'll tell somebody my name is Grace, and then they'll already be calling me Gracie.
Pause.
Or if you have a longer name.
I want to say that I can agree whenever she said no shoes, no shirt, no. I walked into we came back. We was in Lake Charles, and we came back from the beach, and then we was pulling over to stop by the gas station. My shirt was off. I got turned around, and they told me, "You need to put on some clothes, sir."
Yeah.
They made me feel like I was overly naked.
And it's crazy because it was like a little lake beach town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's true.
Automatically shorten it. Even stuff like avocado. If you look at a menu, never will say avocado. Avo. Can I have avo toast? Or arvo. Arvo means afternoon. That kind of relates to the lingo. Like, how you going?
Avo.
Instead of how you doing. How are you doing? How are you going? Obviously, they drive. Actually, it's not obvious because I didn't know they drive on the left side of the road until I got here. But they do drive on the left side of the road. They also walk on the left side of the street. But what I didn't get was that this like really shook me. I went to a Pilates class when I first got here, and you know how normally we start everything with like the right side? They start everything with the left side, which I guess kind of makes sense. Another one, they don't have Venmo here. Instead, to like transfer money to someone, you have their rounding number and their bank account number. Everybody here has heaps of tattoos, piercings, mullets, mustache. The fashion here is very like business casual. The shorts that go all the way down to your knees. The freaking birds are the loudest things. They sound to me like minions. Like, nobody here's fat. Everybody's always working out. Everybody has abs. Everybody's fit. Everybody runs. Like, nobody's fat. If you see a fat person, they're not from Australia.
Pause.
Crazy.
Okay, so people in Australia and other countries who have come to the United States, what do y'all think about our birds? Because you know what's normal to you is different to other people.
Mm-hmm.
But when we went to South Africa, those birds, first of all, I think it was the first day we heard them birds, and we was like, why does that bird sound like that? Now, of course, thank you. Of course, different birds sound different, but these birds, they were just so loud.
Do you remember what you did when you first heard that bird early in the morning?
I ran out the room thinking somebody was trying to take my children.
It sounded like a child at first, screaming.
Yes, it does sound like a child.
And then the way the bird was flying so fast in the distance sounded like they was taking our child while they were screaming. Right. So we are running like out the room like, what's that sound?
Eyes open, running.
Why y'all didn't warn us about the birds? They didn't warn us about the birds?
I wonder what their birds sound like.
Man, I don't know.
Because they way down under.
We need a heads up. Bruh.
I'm an American who's lived in Australia for 2 years now, and here's some things I wish I knew before I moved over here. Everybody always asks me if I kept my American number. The answer is yes. I still have it to this day. It's hard to let go of it, but also, like, you're gonna find out that you get locked out of all kinds of accounts. I would say just keep it for as long as you can. It'll be helpful and you'll need it when you leave. You can drive with an American license for up to 6 months, and then after that you have to transfer it over to an Aussie license, but you literally just rock up to Service New South Wales and apply. Netflix, how to get a whole Aussie Netflix, it's just not the same. Superannuation is basically like your retirement fund, but you have it for a part-time job, a casual job, really anything, but a percentage of your paycheck is put towards that, and if you're on a working holiday visa, you can apply to get it taken out when you leave. Just delete your Amazon Prime account. I got used to the convenience being taken away from me and got used to running errands again. The warehouses and the pool here is much smaller, so you'll find that you just can't find as much as you can, and it won't arrive on your doorstep the next day as it does in the US.
Limited boxes. Okay. At the same time, whoa.
What the world?
Here are some things I've noticed as an American visiting Australia. Sidewalks. In the States, obviously we drive on the right side and everything that we do is on the right side, so we walk on the right side of the sidewalk. Here, everybody walks on the left side, and I keep forgetting about it, and then I end up like doing the dance of where am I going with the person in front of me. Restaurant culture. A lot of places here, especially like the fast casual places, there's not a waiter or a server. You sit down at a table and there's a QR code, and you order off the QR code. And some places in the States have that, but it's not as common. Here, it's everywhere you go, there's a QR code, and somebody just brings your food out to you.
Yeah,
also, tipping is not a thing here. This one's
Forget a
crazy.
line.
Burger King over here, same branding, same menu, same everything, but it's called Hungry Jack's.
Need
I
that.
swear everybody has an 8-pack, is extremely tan, and ridiculously attractive. Coffee's also different over here. A, way stronger. B, they're called different things. So, for example, an Americano is called a long black. Oh, and nothing is to go, it's all takeaway. My Uber driver told me this next one, so it could be wrong, but he said that only on Thursdays, shops close later. So normally they close at 5, but only on Thursdays they close at 9. I think it's 9, because they get paid on Thursdays, and so they stay open later so that people can go spend their paycheck that night. At the airport, they weighed all of my carry-ons. So like your backpack, your little roller bag, the stuff in the States that we carry on the flight, they weigh them, and they have to collectively together be less than 7 kilos, which is 15 pounds. All of their electric scooters, they have helmets on them. That's all, okay, bye.
Gotta save safe.
So the funniest thing just happened to me at the train station. I was looking for the platform to go to, so they have like a sign that you can read, and it tells you like when the train is coming and what platform. And I'm approaching the sign, so I'm slowing down, and this guy's like walking towards me. We're kind of on the same trajectory, but he's walking pretty fast. But I stopped because I need to see the sign, and I realized, oh, like we might collide if we both like keep going. But I'm already still at this point, and I say, oh, excuse me, because I recognize like I might be in the way just as much as he might be in my way. But I'm thinking we just gonna pass each other and be like, oh, like no worries, whatever. And he cops an attitude, and he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, it's a public space. I said, excuse me, like, what's the problem? Like, and so he is like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. And I said, yeah, you are.
No, Aussies
And
gonna
he
curse.
keeps walking though, and he's like kind of storming a little bit like in a circle. It's kind of weird. But then he goes up the escalator and he says, you fucking cunt. And I just like laugh, and I'm like, LOL, okay. And then he goes, go back to where you came from.
Not one of those.
I literally was like, sir, you're clearly of South Asian descent and dark skin, darker than me. So who are you telling to go back to their country? Because I'm like, I'm not sure if he clocked the American accent in the 3 words I said to him. But either way, babe, you first. We both not from here.
Crazy.
I'm very confused. Last time I checked, you were not indigenous. That's just such a weird, like, ooh, gotcha to have when you aren't indigenous to a land. Like, people ask me about Australia all the time and like the experiences, and I'm like, it's a cool country and I have a lot of fun here and I love it, but like, people are also fucked. I was like, Americans are fucked, but people are fucked everywhere. I'm like,
everywhere. And we say that all the time, man. We're gonna stop right there, bro. Make sure you guys check them out. We say that all the time. Everybody have their own problems. No lie.
You complain about your country until you go to another country,
Right?
And you're in tune with what's going on there. You're like, you know what? It wasn't that bad.
What level was this again? Because we was just over here, and it was 10 times worse. And so,
but listen, it what's going on now up here. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
peace.